Yeah, last class we are trying to understand variable, array, and class object. Okay. First we completed what is a variable, and we completed why variable and how can we create a variable, right? First we understood working with variable. So in a project, we can store. In this section, we will learn storing data by using variable, array object, and class object. So variable is used for storing single value and single object. Array object for storing multiple values and multiple objects. Class object meant for storing multiple values and multiple objects. Then first we need to understand how to work with a variable. What is a variable? Variable is a named memory location. What you have to visualize here, assume there is a memory with the name X. Then what the use of variable? It is used for storing single value or single object reference. Single value or single object reference. Okay. Next, how can we create a variable? So by using data type. Which data type? Either primitive data type or reference data type. If you want to store mathematical value, I should create variable by using primitive data type. If you want to store object, then I should create variable by using reference data type. Based on the type of value and type of object we need to store. And then we understand syntax for creating a variable. Syntax to create variable. What the first syntax? Data type, variable name, semicolon. Online students, write down continuation to yesterday notes. Data type, variable name equals to a value or object. Offline students, I hope you written already yesterday. Don't write again. Now there is a small points you have to understand here. Here the data type can be primitive data type or can be referenced data type. If we use a primitive data type, then this variable is technically called primitive variable. Online students, please write. Offline students, yesterday I have written already. And what you are allowed to assign here? One mathematical value. One mathematical value. Next step. If I use a referenced data type for creating variable, then this variable is called referenced variable. Now what you have to assign to this variable? Object. One object of this referenced data type. One object of this reference data. Which reference data type? Here. Whatever reference data type we have used here, that reference data type. One object of this reference data type. Check once on offline students, same thing written. I think there is a difference here. One object of this written as same. You have written only one object, right? Add one object reference. One object reference or one object reference of this reference data. Write on this of this reference data. Of this referenced data. I requested yesterday place in box. Online students, you also place in box like this. Now the question, everyone answer. I want to assign one mathematical value. Can I write mathematical value 10 directly here? Hey, why not? Then what do you write? One mathematical value I want assign ante 10 ante 10 What else I can write? Can I write one mathematical value 20 here? Can I write one mathematical value 10.5 here? Can I write one mathematical value single quote here? Yes. Yes, sir, Babu. Yes, sir. One mathematical value and one mathematical value. No confusion. Can I write one object reference here? What is an object? Object is a memory. Reference and address. The memory address. And tell me, can you tell some address on your own? Tell one address. Can you decide your house address by your own? Who will decide? Government will decide. Government decide the house address and giving that house address to you, you started using that address in the next days of your life. Yes or no? Similarly, object means what? House. House is nothing but in Java, memory. This memory address is decided by you or by the government. Who is the government here? Government. JVM. JVM is the government. So JVM will decide. JVM creates the object. JVM decide the address of that object. You cannot say. But how can I talk to you as a programmer? How can I talk to JVM? JVM, please create one object for me and assign one memory to me. Give that memory address to me. I want to use it. How can I ask? Come on, you know already answered. Last chapter, previous chapter. How can we talk to the JVM or compiler to perform one operation? By using keyword. By using keyword. By using keyword, I should ask the JVM, allocate memory for me. Tell me, how can we allocate memory? I can talk to the JVM to allocate memory in two ways. Number one, by using static. Number two, by using, not non-static, new. By using what? New. Array, you already studied a keywords list, na? Memory allocation section. Under memory allocation section, how many keywords you learn? Two. Static keyword and new keyword. Static keyword and new keyword will allocate memory. Sir, I confused here, sir. Then what the use of data type, sir? Data type is also allocating memory, na? No. Data type will not allocate memory. Data type will give information to allocate memory. Don't confuse. Naresh IT is teaching Java, na? Harikrishna teaching Java, na? Naresh IT providing information about the course, and the course is teaching by Harikrishna. Naresh IT is the data type. Harikrishna is static keyword, new keyword. Now when you write int x equal to 10, int data type is telling to the JVM, allocate int type memory 4 bytes. Integer type memory 4 bytes. Then who will allocate that memory? Static keyword or new keyword. Sir, previously I have not used static keyword or new keyword now, sir. How the memory is allocated? Because you created inside the method. If you create variable inside the method, JVM by default allocate memory. Extra information is not required. If you create variable outside of the memory, directly inside the class, If you create memory, if you create variable outside of the method inside the class, JVM doesn't provide memory. JVM will provide memory only upon your request by using which keyword? Static, or by using which keyword? New keyword. If the memory created by using static keyword, we don't call it as an object. When we create memory by using new keyword, we call it as object. Why we don't call object? Why we call object? With example, I will explain you. So try to answer. Now there is a confusion. What is the difference between static new and data type? Will data type provide memory? No. Data type only specify what type of memory to create and how many bytes of memory to create. Then who will allocate memory? By default by JVM or with the help of static keyword and new keyword. If you create variable inside the method, you no need to do any extra work. JVM by default allocate memory. When you create the variable outside of the methods inside the class, then you have to extra effort you have to put to allocate memory by using which keyword? Static and new keyword. All the people understand now? Now answer my question. If you create referenced variable, if you create variable by using referenced data type, I should assign what now? Object. What is the object? Object is nothing but memory. How can we create the object? Can I myself can write something to create object? No. I have to request the JVM by using which keyword? New keyword. All people understand it? Write down that statement. Everyone, online students, understood? Note. Object is created declare, create, both are same meaning. In English, we call create. In Java, we call declare. Declare and create are synonyms. Object is created by using new keyword. Object is created by using new keyword. Okay. So can I expect everyone understand these 4 points? What is a variable? Why variable? How can we create a variable? How can we create a variable? And syntax to create a variable. Here, for future purpose, I am writing one statement by using data type, either by using more elaborated explanation. If you want, store primitive value, store mathematical value, we must create variable by using primitive data type. Second point, if you want to store object, we must create variable by using referenced data type, array or class. Okay, just for future purpose, that's it. Next, fourth point, syntax to create. There are two syntaxes. Number one, only variable. Number two, variable with value. Now value means I can assign directly, but object means how can I create? By using new keyword. Some people call it as new operator. New is a keyword and also operator. It is an object creation operator. What the third point? Ramarao, which point do you want? Third point. Nothing, third point. Okay, I'll show in the program. Wait. Right. Fifth point, below program shows creating Note point I didn't explain, right? I told any sentence, explanation not given. I have to write a program to show you explanation, no? Creating primitive variable, PV. PV stands for primitive variable. Reference variable, you cannot understand, okay? Below program shows creating primitive variable to store different type of values. Test 0, 4 underscore variable. And tell me, I want to create a variable to store integer value. What line I have to write? Int I1 equals to some value. What value? Say 10. Create one variable to store floating point number. Float or double? I want to take both. Float F1 equal to 10.5. Is it compiled? Is it compiled? No. 10.5 is what type? Double type. Can you assign to the float variable? No. Compiler throw error. Incompatible types. Possible loss of conversion from double to float. 10.5 is what type? Double. It is a compile time error. Writing or watching? Write along with me. Noun points only, na? ICT. Compile time error. Okay, you can take out compile time error like PLC. Possible lossy conversion from double to float. If you want assign to float, what I should write? Float F2 equal to 10.5 F. Small f or capital F you can write. Then what is the right way to assign without F? Double D1 equal to 10.5. Allowed? Yes. Next, can you write one statement to assign character? What do you write? Char ch1 equal to single quote, say A. Is it allowed? Char ch2 equal to 98. No, no. Allowed or not allowed? Everyone should answer. Don't sit silently. Allowed or not allowed? Not allowed, because you are showing your talent. It is not allowed because you are showing your talent. You are using your own algorithm. JVM algorithm is different. Your algorithm is different. What is the range of char data type? 0 to 65,535. Is 98 in the range or not? Then what is your problem? If you want to represent 98 as a single code character, then character required. You want to represent 98 as a character? No. You want to store 98 in the char variable. What is this? Storing. It's not representing. I don't want to represent 98 as a character. If you want to represent 98 as a character, then you have to write what? Single quote. Understood? What am I do? What I want here? 98 I want to store in the character. Allowed or not allowed? Allowed. Here A is a character. Want to store in the character. Allowed? Yes. If I write A directly here, is it a character? It is a identifier. Excellent. Wonderful. What is a identifier? You want to use A as an identifier, as a character, as a character. So you should write in single quote. For representing A as a character, we placed in single quote. Then later I want to store in character variable, so assign to the character variable. Everyone understand that? Don't confuse by representing by storing. Here you want 98 as a character? No, I want 98 as a integer number. Can I store inside a character? Yes. Compile. Now what is stored inside the ch variable? Is 98 stored? No. It is what type of variable? Then what it can store, number or character? Character. So here 98 is converted to single quote B. What is single quote B? ASCII character. A char variable can store only character. When we assign a number to the character variable, background compiler software converts that number to its equivalent ASCII character. Okay, now convert to ASCII character. Tell me now, what is the ASCII character table? Single quote A 97, single quote B 98. Next, like that Z, up to Z you have to remember. Next, single quote capital A, single quote capital A 65, 65, single quote capital B 67, sorry 66, like that up to Z. Okay, next, single quote 1, okay, single quote 0, start from 0. I can also represent number as a character by placing inside single quote. Its ASCII number is 48. Single quote 1, its ASCII number is 49. Understood? So you have to remember this table. Side you can write. So can I assign number to the char variable? Yes. Any number up to the range of char? Up to the range of char data type. You cannot assign whatever number you wish. Place in box. You must remember it. If you don't remember, you will miss exam bits. I'm going to give many questions on these concepts, okay? Coming classes, you have to answer many questions. Completed? Program not written? Okay. We can assign number to the char variable. Internally, that number matching character will be stored. 98 assigned, 98 matching character is single quote B. So single quote B is stored. Suppose if I write 49, what will be stored? 1. Suppose if I write 66, what will be stored? Which B? Capital B will be stored. Okay, let's proceed next point. I want to store true or false. What I should write? Create Boolean bo1 equal to true. Boolean bo2 equal to false. Tell me, like in Java, sorry, like in C and C++, in Java, can I write Boolean bo3 equal to 1, Boolean bo4 equal to 0? Possible or not possible? Not possible. Compiler will throw error. Incompatible type. Int cannot be converted to Boolean. Int cannot be converted to Boolean. Int cannot be converted to Boolean. Write on that and side you write comment. Compile time error. ICT. ICT means incompatible types. incompatible types. Like in C, C++ languages, in Java, we cannot assign integers to Boolean variable. Integers to Boolean variable. Print all variables. Can you please add one more line? Completed up to here? Up to here, everyone completed? Can you please come back here? Here written int I equal to 10, na? Side you have space, na? Side. Here you have space, no? In that space you write. I am writing down long L1 equal to 50. Allowed? Come on, long L1 equal to 50. Allowed? Allowed. 50 is what? Integer. Long is meant for storing integer, na? Is 50 in the range of long? Yes, allowed. Okay? Are allowed ra babu? Mala no wanted allowed. Here 50 what type? Integer. Integer can be stored in long? Yes. Again repeating. Integer is a Java word. Is it a English word? Maths word? Maths word. In Java, what is integer? In Java, integer is what type value? Int. For representing integer, we have how many types? Byte, short, int, long. We have 4 types are there. I can store integer number in all these 4 data types variables. Am I confusion master? For storing integer number, I can use any of these 4 data types. Okay, na? Byte B1 equal to 10, allowed. Short S1 equal to 10, allowed. Int I1 equal to 10, allowed. Long L1 equal to 10, allowed. A integer number I can store inside Java program by using any of these 4 data types. Point is clear? Second point. Whenever we have 10 people coming to talk to one person, can you talk to all the 10 people? No. To represent all these 10 people decision, one captain will be there, na? One leader, one boss will be there, right? Who is the boss of all these 4 data types? Int. Who is the boss? Int. What is the default data type of integers? 10. Int. 10 is a integer of what type? 50 is a integer of what type? Don't show your talent, huh? It is not social media. Hello. It is not social media to think as you like. This is Java media. You have to think based on the statement I am giving. Okay, na? In the program, somewhere I have written 10. Compiler, read this 10 or not? No, na. Very worst fellow. When you write a program and you give this program to the compiler read this 10, na? Compiler read this 10 as a number, na? Of what type? In Java, everything should have a type. Okay, na? Variable also should have type. Value also should have type. 10 is a number of what type? Java. In mass, it is integer. In Java, int. Okay, na? I'm writing here 20 int 30 40. Why did you change your decision? Why you change your point to long? Did I say large integer is long? then why you are using your own brain? Namaskar. Once again, tell me. 10 is what type? 20 what type? Why? Is it a short integer? There is no short integer, long integer in Java. Okay? Integer. 10 is a integer. So 20 is a integer. So 30 is a integer. So 40 is a integer. So for this large number is a integer. So it is a int. Int. Okay, na? Repeat again. Any integer number is a int type. समझ में आया? Repeat again. Any. It may be 1-digit number, 2-digit number, 3-digit number, large digit number. Compiler consider that number as a int type. Point is registered in your mind. Stop using your. No, thanks. Don't use your brain, Rava. Okay. Now second point I am adding. Ready? Ya? Ma bangaru. Writing notes? Induku? Don't write. Write in your brain. Interval will ask a question. 40,000 is what? 1 second, sir. 40,000 is integer, sir. Huh? Will you follow the notes or will you follow your brain? Brain. Don't write notes. Notes I will take care. Take care of your brain first of all. Okay. Writing notes is wrong way of learning. Understand and store in your brain. Applying is right way of learning. Now repeat once again. Every integer is of int type. Whenever I say integer in the program, I have to pronounce it as int. Point is clear? Next question I am asking. Every integer is a int. Okay. But there is a range. Na? Every water can be stored in a bottle. But there is a range to the bottle. Na? I am giving you, I am asking you, this water can I store in bottle? Yes. This water can I store in bottle? Yes. This much water can I store in bottle? Yes. Conditions apply. What do you say? This is allowed, but how much? That bottle range, exceeding the range. Can I store or cannot store? Cannot store. Then I should explicitly say 10 liters water can store in 1 liter bottle. No. Where I can store 10 liter bottle, sorry, 10 liter water in 10 liter bottle. Understand my point? Yeah. When I am taking water, I said only water. Then you are seeing what? This water is a water type, bottle type. In the range or not also you are checking or not? Tell me now. 10 is a of water type? Int. In the range of int? Yes. 20 is a int. In the range of int? Yes. 30 is a in the range of int? Yes. 40 is a in the range of int? Yes. What is this number? 1. Totally how many digits are there? Count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Look. It is a integer or not? Of type int or not? But in the range of int? Accepted or not accepted? Not accepted. It is not accepted because of range. Exceeding the range of int. Exceeding the range of int. As long as that number not exceeding the range of int, should I suffix L or not required? Not required. Are you catching my point? If it is exceeding the range of int, until 10-digit number exceeding, then I should write with what? L. Observe now. I hope you got point, right? Will you show your talent again? Don't show your talent, huh? Tell me. Can I use byte data type store integer? Up to what range? Minus 128 to 127. Can I store integer in the short variable? Yes. Up to what range? Minus 32,768 to plus 32,767. Can I store integer in the int variable? Yes. Can I store integer in the long variable? Yes. Should I suffix L? To store integer number in the long variable, should I suffix with L? No. As long as the integer number in the range of int, no need to suffix with L. If it is exceeding the range of int, then suffix with L. Observe. Observe now. Apply the thought here and tell me. Int I1 equal to 10. Allowed? How to understand it? Right to left. 10 is a. Come on. Integer of what type? Int. In the range of int. Yes. Can be stored in int. Yes. How many questions you have to ask totally here? Number 1, type. Number 2, range. Number 3, can store or not. So totally how many questions you have to ask? 3 questions. First, 10. Okay, first you have to ask value type. Second, we should ask value range. Third question, can store in the variable or not. Tell me first, what is the value type? Int. Is it in the range of int? Yes. Can be stored in int? Yes. Tell me, 50. Don't use your brain again. 50 is what type? Int. In the range of int? Yes. Can be stored in long? Yes. Should I use L or not required? Not required. When L exceeding the range of whom? Long range or int range? Int range. If it is exceeding the range of int range, then I have to use what? L. Tell me now. 5 L2 5000. L required or not required? Why? In the range of int. Everyone answering? Next. L3 equal to count. How many digits are there? Count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 digits in the range of int. Should I use L or not required? Not required. Control 1, compile. Enduku required? Not required. In the range of int, no? Akaledu kada. As long as you don't use your brain, Java understand. If you use your brain, katam, fasak, Balai Baba, Mahesh Baba, Mohan Baba, fasak, not many times, one time. Telugu Hindi. Telugu kada mani fasak ante ardhamayipoyindi neeku. Now I am adding L4 more 2 digits. Come on. Tell me 5. How many digits are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 digits. 10 digits start with 2, na? This is starts with what? 5. It is a integer of what type? Of what type? Int, not long. Integer by default what type? Int type. Is it in the range of int? No. Then compiler throw error. Integer number बहुत बड़ा है. Integer number too large. Here the problem storing the number itself. The number itself is a problem. By default you are student. That is the problem. Okay. Student means you are using your brain. Don't use your brain. Use the Java brain. What is the statement I gave? Every integer is of what type? Int. Then check, is it in the range of int? No. Choose the error. To whom you assign, don't consider. Consider only 2 points. What is the type? Int. In the range of int? No. Choose error. Yes. Then think about to whom I have assigned. Third step is always what? Storing. First step is type. Second step is range. Third step is storing. Storing don't consider. First consider type. What type? Int. In the range of int? No. Wrong. Ante. Katam. Antavayinda bhaiya? Ippudu deenni ela solve cheyali? How to solve this error? Compiler throwing error because not in the range of int. Now I should tell to compiler, this number consider as long type. How to write now? Long L5 equal to 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, L. If I write L, tell me, it is what number? Integer, maths. It is what number? Integer. Of what type? I assigned L, no. When I suffix with L, what type it is? Long type. Such a nice people you are. Repeat once again. If I don't write L, If you don't take Java admission, who are you? Student. After taking admission, Java student. Advainda Raja? Such a confusing point. Repeat once again. If I suffix with L, it is what type? If I suffix with L, what type? Long type. If I don't suffix with L, what type? Int type. Everyone understand? All ready to talk now? Really? Let's see now. 10, 20, 30, 10L, 20L, 40L. సూపర్. ఇప్పుడు చెప్పలేదో సచ్చారే. ఏ ఇంటి టైపా లాంగ్ టైపా? ఇంటి టైపే. Are you following my point? It is a int type, but not in the int range, so error. Can I use this number in the program directly? No. Can I use this number directly? This number? Yes. But this number? No. Because it is exceeding the range of? No. Huh? Okay. Everyone got clarity? Yeah? Now tell me. How many operations are you doing here? First. What type? Second. Third. Int in the range of int 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, okay. Not allowed. Now, int not in the range, so error. Error is because of first problem, first pointer, second pointer, third pointer. Error you are getting because of first type problem? No. Range problem? Yes. Ready? Definitely give wrong answer. Ready? Wrong answer compulsory. Compiler, not compile. Compiler, not compile. Okay, tell me how many people not compile? Raise your hands. Not compile. Why are you seeing other person hand? Raise or not raise? You take your decision. In the interview room, no other person. Hey, what is your answer? No. You tell, come on. Raise a full hand, not half hand. Okay. How many people compiled? Excellent. Still, you people are using your brain only, Rabab. When you stop using your brain, Ramama? I said, don't use your brain. Still, you are using your brain. First point is what? Type. What type? Is it in the range of int? Why are you jumping from second point to third point? It can be stored in long. Can be stored. But third step, I didn't come yet. You are in the first floor. I'm asking third floor, you are jumping. Are you in the third floor? You are in first floor only, not come to the third floor, na? All you guys understand? 3 points you have to apply, Maya. First point is what? Type. What type? Second is what you have to apply? Is it in the range of int? Compile or not compiled? And tell me, how many people say compiled now? Stop using your brain, Ra. No. It is compile time error. What is the compile time error? Range problem. Okay. The number range problem. Okay. Here, what is the problem? Same number range problem. I can say number not in the int range. Here also number is not in the int range. Tell me, how can we solve this problem? To tell it is not int type, long type. By writing L, is it considered as int or longer? Long. Now compile? Yes. Advainda? Mala brain vartava. Babu, people who raise their hand compiled. All people correct your mistake. Again, I'm asking question. Int I1 equal to 1L. Compile or not compiled? How many people compiled? One. Half hand. Compiled. How many people compiled? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, compiled. Same question again, right? You are in such a confusion brain, not listening properly. Same question, left hand, right hand. Okay. How many people not compiled? Okay, nice. Why not compiled? First, you have to ask what type. It is a number of what type? Long type. Second, range. Is this number in the range of long? 1L not in the range of long. Then in whose range? In whose range this number is available, Babu? Ayyo. That's why I told you by heart that a range table, right? Every integer suffix with L is in the range of long. Every integer suffix with L in the range of long. Now this 1L is a what type? Long. Is it in the range of int? Hey, 1L is a long. In int range, L there or not there? Then can it store or cannot store? Cannot store. Such a simple point, you are unnecessary extra thinking and confusing. Int range 1, 2, 3, 4, dot, 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 100, dot, 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 200, dot, 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 300, like this. Okay. Now, what is the long range? Long range is same. 1R, 1L, 2R, 2L, 3R, 3L, 4R, 4L, 100R, 100L. Advanda Raja? Understood? Every integer I can use as a integer or suffix with L. If I use as an integer, it is a what type? Int. Suffix with L? Long. If you suffix with L, is that L in the range of int? No. Can I assign that L to the int variable? No. Then here, which is the problem? Type problem or range problem or storing problem? Storing problem. Can you store long value in the int variable? No. Compiler throw error. Everyone understand now? Tell me now. Who is the least range, less range data type? Byte. Byte is the lesser range. 1 byte range minus 128 to 127. Next to 2 byte, who is the next range? Short. Short to next range. Next range is what? Int. Int to next range, long. And tell me, can I store byte type value in the short type variable? Yes. Short type value in the int type variable? Yes. Int type value in the long type variable? Yes. So byte, short and int type values can be stored in long. Next. Now I am taking char. I am taking char. Tell me now. To whom I can assign char variable? Char value to whom I can assign? Can I assign char to byte? No. Why? Char range what? 0 to 65,535. Is it in the range of byte? No. In the range of short? No. In the range of int? Yes. So tell me, can I assign? Can I assign char to int? Yes. Char to long? Yes. So this conversion ranges table, if you cannot remember that ranges table, at least this shortcut you remember. Okay, na? If you don't remember this also, you will fail in the interview. Repeat once again. Byte can be stored in short. Short can be stored in int. Int can be stored in long. Tell me now. Is 10 in the range of byte? Yes. Can be stored in byte? Yes. 10 in the range of short? Can be stored in short? Yes. Is 10 in the range of int? Yes. Can be stored in int? Yes. Is 10 in the range of long? Can be stored in long? Is 10 in the range of char? Yes, sir. Can be stored in char. Yes. It is converted to ASCII character. It is converted to ASCII character and stored. Next question I am asking. 10L in the range of byte. 10L in the range of short. 10L in the range of int. 10L in the range of long. Yes. Okay. If you suffix with L, then that number is considered as what type? Long type. Can be stored only in long. Clear? Paka? I'll give this table later, not now. But you remember, notes I don't give now. I want you remember this table. Can you? Okay. Then finally come back here. Now long 50. 50 is what type? Int. Can be stored in long? Yes. 5000 is in the range of int? Yes. Can be stored in long? Yes. 50, this 5 lakhs or whatever. Is this number in the range of int? Yes. Can be stored in long? Yes. This number in the range of int? No. Not in the range of int. So compile time error. Tell me. Now if you suffix with L, now it is considered as int or long type? Consider as long type, can be stored in long. Understand? Here the problem is assignment problem or the number itself is the problem? Number itself is the problem. Clear? One more time I want to check your knowledge. Ready? I am writing system.out.println of. I am writing 10 here. What I am asking the compiler to print? 10. Compiler reading 10 as a byte, int, short, longer? Int. 10 is a int. In the range of int? Yes. Number is valid. Can be printed on the console? Yes. Control 1. Compile successfully. Compile. Control 2. Executed. And printing what is the output? 10. Could not find a variable V calculator. They taken smaller. Okay. Control 1. Compile. Control 2. Executed. Output is 10. Everyone tell me. Now I am writing here. 10 L. Any error? Come on. No. Here compiler consider a 10L as what type? Can long will be printed? Yes. Control 1. But on the console, 10L will come out, 10 will come out. 10 will come. Understood? Pakka? Now, next question I'm asking. I am trying to print one large number. Okay, let me make it understand. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Compiler, not compile. It is a 10-digit number, na? Starts with 1. Of what type? Integer. In the range of int. Compiler? Yes. Printed? Yes. Any error? No. Now I am adding one more digit, 1. Here problem is number itself. Number itself is outs of range of int. So we got compile time error. What the solution to this problem? Suffix with L. Tell me. Is it 1 or L? Is it 1 or L? 1. Is it L or 1? Both are looking same, no? That's why recommended is capital L. You can use either small L or capital L, no problem. Both are accepted, but recommended is what? Capital L. Now what is printed on the console? Is L printed or only number printed? So finally try to answer, Nana. Is it mandatory that integer number suffix with L to store in the long variable? No. When the integer number exceeding the range of int, then we have to suffix with L. Is it clear? Write down these SOP lines, continuation to the program. Okay, I will rewrite these statements one more time. Down. Let it be there. Here you write. Write down, write down. ఈ పాయింట్ చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్. ఓకే, ఫ్రమ్ ద ఇంటర్వ్యూ పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ వ్యూ దిస్ ఈస్ వెరీ వెరీ important. So please work out at home and register this point in your brain and do R&D on your system. Prepare one program and type that L, don't type L. What happened? Just try to explore. Simple point, okay, but little confusion point for the beginner. And also try to ask this point in your hostel so that they will also confuse. You have a chance to explain. When you explain, you never forget. When you don't explain, you will forget. So always explain the points to your hostel friends. Knowledge grows when you share. Ray, you are in exam hall? Are you in exam hall? Then why neatly letter by letter writing? Write and fast, bhaiya. Don't maintain super neat notes. Check code unit geek mein. నీ రైటింగ్ తో నోట్స్ రాయారంటే ఇంక 1 సంవత్సరం బట్టి ఇది కోర్ అవడానికి. ఫస్ట్ తలకాయ వంచుకుంటారా, తలకాయ వంచుకుంటారా, బోర్డే చూస్తారా, బోర్డు చూస్తానారా. అరే బోర్డు చూస్తూనే రాయాలి. చెప్పించేయి నువ్వు, బోర్డు చూస్తూనే రాయాలి. అరే చూడొద్దు, నోట్స్ చూడకు. అరే నువ్వు రాయిరా, నేను చెప్తాను కదా రాయ్. ఇప్పుడు నెక్స్ట్ లైన్ చూడు, మళ్ళా బోర్డు చూస్తూనే రాయాలి. నెక్స్ట్ లైన్కి వెళ్ళటానికి కోసమే నోట్స్ చూడాలి. అర్థమైందా? లైన్ తప్పదు. ఫస్ట్ లైన్ తప్పితే రెండోసారి మూడోసారి కరెక్ట్గా వెళ్తుంది. లెటర్ చూసుకుంటూ రాసుకుంటే రేపు పొద్దున అయింది. ఫస్ట్ రైటింగ్ ఈజ్ ఆల్సో వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్. డౌన్ రైట్, continuation right. Int I1 equal to 10 allowed. Long L1 equal to 10 is also allowed. Int I2 equal to 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0 1 allowed or not allowed? Not allowed. Here assignment problem or number problem? What the compile time error? Integer number too large. Integer number too large. Can I assign to long variable? L2 equal to compile time error solved or not solved? Not solved. Still you will get compile time error. Why? Because number is not suffix with L. Number is not suffix with small l or capital L. Chala important point. Okay, this is very important point. Now int I2 I3 equal to 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0 1 L. Compile or not compiled? Here number problem or storing problem? Compile time error, possible lossy conversion. Long cannot be converted to int. Long to int. Previously the number problem. Now number is okay. Long L3 equal to, now error or no error? No error. No compile time error. Number is long, can be stored in long. Please ask these points to your friends. మీరు ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తేనే ఈ పాయింట్ అర్థమవుతుంది. Which line is error and tell the reason. First line is error, reason 10L is not in the range of int. Number problem or storing problem? Storing problem. Right. Compile time error. Compile time error. Possible lossy conversion. Long to int. Storing problem. So tell me, what is a variable? A variable is a named memory location. It is used for storing one mathematical value or one object. If we want to store one mathematical value, we must create a variable based on the type of the value we wanted to store. Repeating again, if we want to store one mathematical value, we must create a variable by using primitive data type, byte short, int long, float double, char boolean, based on the type of the value we want to store as shown in the above program. Is it clear all? Right. So write the conclusion point. For storing, everyone completed a program? Right. ఈ ప్రోగ్రాంలో ఎనీ డౌట్స్ ఉంటే అడగండి. ఏమైనా కన్ఫ్యూజన్ కానీ, if you have any confusion in this program or any doubts, you please ask. So next program is difficult if you don't understand this program. Online students, if you have any doubts in this program, please ask. Offline students, అందరికి అర్థమైందా? 3 points, 4 points ఉన్నాయి టోటల్ అంతే. ఒకటి, ఇంటీజర్ నంబర్ని ఎలా స్టోర్ చేయాలి. 2, ఫ్లోటింగ్ పాయింట్ నంబర్ ఎలా స్టోర్ చేయాలి. 3, క్యారెక్టర్ని ఎలా స్టోర్ చేయాలి. క్యార్ వేరియబుల్కి ఏమి అసైన్ చేయాలి. 4th, బులియన్. Totally there are 4 points. How to store integer number, how to store floating point number, how to store character and char variable assign the number, and number 4, boolean. First, integer. There are 2 types of integers, regular integers, large integers. Regular integers I can directly write as an integer number or suffix with L. Large integers we should write only suffix with L. If you write large integer number directly in the program, compiler throw error. You must write with suffix with L. Either normal integer or large integer suffix with L, it is in the range of long. You can assign only to the long variable. Okay, now large integer number you cannot assign to int or you cannot print, compiler throw error. That is a point number 1. Point number 2, floating point number, either it is a small number or large number, by default it is what type? Double type. You can assign only to double. If you want to assign to the float, compulsory you have to use what? Small f or capital F. That is the second point. Third point, character. If you want to represent a letter, a digit or a special character, if you want to represent a letter or a digit or a special character as a character, you should write inside single quote. If you write letter directly without single quote, it is considered as a variable, compiler throw error. If you write special character directly, compiler throw error. If you write digit directly, compile time error, no compile time error, no compile time error, it is considered as a integer number. Okay, next, if you want to assign a letter to a char variable, I should write in single quote. If you want to assign a special character to a char variable, you should write in single quote. If you wanted to assign a digit to a char variable, either you can assign directly or in single quote. If you assign directly, that number representing character will be stored. 97 if you assign, single quote A stored. 98 if you assign, single quote B is stored. Understand? If you write single quote 1 directly stored. If you write single quote 2 directly stored. Can I write single quote 97? No, because in single quote, how many letters are allowed? Only one. 97, if I write in single quote, compiler throw error. That is the second point of char. Third point, Boolean. When you create a Boolean variable, you can store only Boolean value true and false. Only true and false are the Boolean range values. You cannot write 1 as a true, 0 as a false. 1 is an integer, 0 is an integer. If you try, compiler will throw error. This is the first fundamental point on primitive data types and the variables storing. Everyone comfortable? 4 points, can you remember now? Right. All 4 points are represented there. And notes part of all these points in detail, I will upload. Can you make a notes? Okay. Or else you can read the notes also. Okay. I will upload now material. Complete chapter I will upload. In that chapter, all points are detailed there. You can read. Clear my point? Or else I'll do one thing. Separate slides I will upload. Each point, slides I will upload. You have to read that slides or write the notes, your wish. Now let me go to the next question. All are ready here? Moving to the next program. Very interesting program. Test 05 underscore problem of primitive variable or problem of variable. I don't say primitive variable, problem of variable. What the problem of variable? A variable, right up, continuation. Problem of variable, heading. Problem of a variable. A variable can store only one value or one object at a time. ఒక చైర్లో ఎంతమంది కూర్చోగలరు? In one chair only one person can sit. If you try to sit second person, possible or not possible? Not possible. No, I want second person. Then first person should come out. Right? A variable can store only one value or one object at a time. If we try to store new value or new object, now what happened? The existing value or object is replaced with new value or new object. Replaced with new value or new object. Okay, let me show you program. Don't write. After writing this theory point, wait. Don't look into notes. Like everyone I am telling, while writing notes, once you start the line, just look at the screen and write. Don't look into notes. When you want to go to the next line, then only look into the notes again. Understand? Learn how to write notes also. Fast writing. You never copy from other person paper. That is a problem with you. Okay. Learn how to copy from others also. Okay. When I am typing, only look at the screen and copy. Don't look into your notes. Sorry, it will go down. Let it go. First line, second line, third line, it will go. You will learn how to write in a single line. Okay. Straight line. Then now observe. I am creating one variable. Currently, I am working with a primitive variable. Later, we will work with reference variable. Int I1. Tell me, is this whenever write int I1, are you able to visualize the memory dabba? I1 variable created with dabba. Inside any value or no value? No value. Down I am writing the value. I1 equal to 5. Allowed or not allowed? What points you applied? How did you say allowed? Some algorithm I have to apply, na? Who are you? Compiler. First, compiler reading 5. 5 is what type? Int. Int in the range of, int is a, 5 is of type int. Is it in the range of int? Yes. Can be stored in int variable? Yes. So, compiled error, no compiled error. No compiled error. Compile. Save it first. Okay. Test 05. Let me not show my talent. Copy, paste. Control 1, no compile time error, compile successfully. Now, what JVM is doing? JVM storing the 5 in this variable I1. Na? Another memory box created, stored in the same variable. 5 will go into I1. 5 stored here. Okay. Then next, I don't want to take I want to take it as X. Next point, I am right. I want read and print that X value. First value. Okay, value, or you can say initial value plus X. Hope you don't confuse with plus. Now what is the output will be printed on the console? Initial value X. Control 1, control. Output coming, initial value 5. My question is this X value reading from previous line or from memory? Not from the previous line. This is not reading line. This is what? Story. Your father bought sweets from the shop and placed in your house. For reading the sweets, are you going to shop? No, you are going to the house where the dabba is available. Na? This line is not meant for reading. In your academics, you look above for the value. Stop it. You look for the memory to read the value. Understand? So tell me, for reading this X, it is going there. What value available? 5. That 5 is printed. Any doubts? Now, next line I am right. Tell me. Can I write X equal to 7? What the meaning of X equal to 7? Another memory created, same memory accessed. Same memory accessed. Red color, danger. Same memory accessed. 7 is storing inside same memory. What the value coming? 7. Both 5 and 6 sit. Both 5 and 7 sit together? No. 5 replaced with 7. A variable meant for storing only one value. If you try to store new value, existing value will be fasak. Then now I am printing that value again. How to copy paste? How to copy paste? Control J. How to move this line to the next line? What? Alt shift down arrow. Alt shift down arrow. Tell me, by the time here this X is reading, what is the value available in X? 7. 7 reading and print. So what is the point I am trying to prove? Problem of the variable. Compile, execute. Okay, a variable can contain only one value. If you try to assign the new value, existing value replace with new value. Hope you all understand. Write on this program. As it is with the diagrams. First write program. కింద తలకాయ పెట్టావో రేపొద్దున అది బొంగు తీసుకొస్తా కట్టేస్తా. Every program we are learning here should type in your system, okay? Completed? Try to draw memory by your own. Don't copy from here. Int x means x memory created with 4 bytes. X data type size is 4 bytes. Then 5 is stored in the x memory. Reading x from the memory. Don't copy. Try to write your own. If you copy, you'll become copy master. Completed? Close main method, close class. Close main method, close class. Now tell me. Many times in the project, I need to store multiple values or not? Tell me, help me. Next point, test 06 underscore storing multiple, don't write, values. Tell me, how can we store multiple values in the program? Many times in the project, I need to store multiple values. For example, all you students as a student number. In my program, I have to store first student, second student, third student, all 500 students numbers I have to store. All 500 students mobile numbers I have to store. All 500 students names I have to store. Course details I have to store. Address I have to store. How can I store? If I create one variable, how many students student number I can store? One student. I want to store all students numbers. Then what should I do? No, wrong answer. Come on. Int I1, it can store how many values? One value. I want to store one more value. What should I do? One chair is there. How many students can sit? One. I want second student also come and available in the classroom. What to do? Provide second chair, third chair, fourth chair. As many values you wanted to store, those many variables I have to create. Int I1 equal to 5, int I2 equal to 6, int I3 equal to 7, int I4 equal to 8. Everyone understand? Tell me, how can we store multiple values? By creating multiple variables. For each value, create separate variable. Then read and display that value. What are it? I1 plus I1, I2 plus I2, I3 plus I3, I4 plus I4. I2, I3, I4, I5. Save it. Sorry, I1, 2, 3, 4, and save it. And now go to command prompt. Now I want to use command prompt for your better understanding. Open command prompt, D drive, full stack Java variable. Open command prompt. Clear screen. Type Java C test. Compile. Compile successfully. Java test. Executed successfully. 4 values I got. Understood? Yeah. So if you want to store multiple values, create multiple variables. Okay, na? How many students are there in the class? 500. How many variables I have to create? 500. Nice. Tomorrow, one more student coming. What to do? 501. Can I run this class directly to store that 501 student? Come on. Already I developed this program. This is a project. Already developed this project. I gave to Naresh IT and told Naresh IT, now enjoy, store the student numbers. Then first student, fourth student, fifth student. How many students? 500. Now 501 student coming. Is my program supporting 501 student? What Naresh IT has to do now? Open the source code. Open the source code. Create a new variable here I5 value 9 and create one more SOPLN I5 I5. That means what is the problem in this program? Can I create variables dynamically? No. Dynamically means on demand. While running the program on demand, I want to create variables. When I am planning to run the program, here I am planning to run the program. My program, whenever I press enter, my program should ask, how many values you want to store? 3. Then how many variables should create background? 3 variables. Then store 3 values, perform operation, close. Again, second time I am executing. My program again prompt a message. How many values you want to store? 10. Then how many variables should create? 10 variables. Then tell me, whenever you want to store multiple values, I should create program with multiple variables. Then what is the problem in multiple variables? This program become, come on, this program become static nature program. What program? Static nature program. Lengthy is not a problem, Rabaya. It becomes static nature program. Why static nature? Every time when you want to add a new variable to store new value, whenever I want to store new value, I have to modify the code by adding new variable. Again, I have to compile. As a developer, I can do, but as a customer, cannot to do. So the program should be dynamic enough to create the variables at the time of program execution. Then how to solve this problem? This problem can be solved by using the next topic. What is the next topic? Array. What the topic? Array. So tell me now, test 07 underscore array. Now I want to tell to array. Array. In an interview, I mean, in a social media, one question is that, what is an array? Array is a one word. My friend used to call me array. Okay. Okay. What is an array? An array is a collection of, what is an array? Array is a collection of similar type of, come on, everyone. Collection is a similar type of or same type of values. That's why you are in Amirpet today. Array is not a values. Array is a variables. Collection of variables. Tell me, this classroom is a collection of students or collection of chairs? Classroom is a collection of students or chairs? Students. Where are you, my dear student? Are you in the floor? Where are you? Then tell me. Class is a collection of chairs, not students. Tomorrow I will remove all the chairs. The moment you come there, look, shocked, surprised, chair is not there. Then you go and ask admin, my class is here only, not today? Yes or no? If I don't provide chairs, will you come and sit here? No. So tell me, what is a array? An array is a collection of variables of same type. Tell me, can I change the number of variables time to time on my demand? Yes. So tell me, what is a array? When to use array? What the use of array? Don't write. Let me write. What is an array? An array is a same type. What the use of it? It is used for storing multiple values of same type or similar type? Similar type. Individually as one group. Whenever I say group should have one name. Tell me, all you students comes under which group? 4 Java 9 AM by Harikrishna. Right? That is a group name. As one group by single name. Okay. What is the advantage of array? Why we are choosing array? What is the advantage? By using array, we can create number of variables or multiple variables or number of variables dynamically at runtime on demand. Understand my point? On demand. Now tell me again. Array is meant for storing one value or multiple values. One value storing or multiple value storing, we need memory, na? Tell me, array is meant for storing multiple values as a one group means the memory created from array is called variable or object. Object. Array is an object. Listen carefully. How can we create object? Come on, already written notes. Bhaiya, it will be a went to girlfriend, blue teacher. No, your girlfriend. Then Java friend is there, no? Then you should be with Java. Where you send your brain? Answer. How can you create an object of a object? Already you written notes. How can you create an object? Today only you written notes. How can we create an object? I told you note also. Note. Syntax for creating a variable note. Object is created by using. And then where are you went? Come on, come back to the class and tell me. What is an array? An array is an object in Java. In Java, array is an object. It is created by using new keyword and data type. New keyword and data type based on the type of value or objects we need to store. Tell me, I want to store 5 integers. Then what I should use? New keyword plus which data type? Int. I want to store 10 floating point numbers. New keyword plus, hey, floating point number is what type? Double. I want to store 5 characters. New keyword and char. I want to store 5 true values. Then new keyword and boolean. I want to store 5 strings. New keyword and string. Are you catching my point? So tell me, what is array in Java? In Java, an array is an object. It is created by using new keyword and data type based on the type of value and objects we want to store. For example, for storing integers, we must use int data type. For storing float numbers, we must use double data type. For storing characters, we must use char data type. Next, for storing names, we must use string data type. For storing boolean values, we must use boolean data type. Now tell me the example. I want to store 5, 6, 7, 8 these values as a group. Okay, 9 as a group I want to store. To store as a group, which type of values you want to store? Int I1 equals to now if you want to store 5 values, I have to create how many memories? 5 memories. At a compilation time or runtime? Runtime. If you want to create memory at runtime, what I should use? New following by which type of memory you want to create? Int. Now you wanted to create int memory as array, na? Array is represented by square bracket. In the square bracket, I have to specify how many values to store. How many values you want to store? 5. Everyone tell me. If I write 5 here, 5 you are storing up, 5 values you are storing up. To store 5 values, 5 memory should create, na? Again repeating. This line creates 5 values of 5 variables. 5 variables. Now tell me. If I write here 10, if I write here 20, if I write here 100, Can I read this number from the keyboard? Yes. Read from the keyboard. Read from the keyboard and substitute what here called size. If you write here size, the size is reading from where now? Keyboard and substituted here. So tell me, what is the syntax for creating variable? Array. Data type. What type of variable you want to create? Primitive variable or referenced variable? Reference. What type of reference variable you want to create? Array. Array is represented by whom? What? Square bracket. What the syntax to create array? Data type, square bracket, variable name equals to, come on, new, following by data type, square bracket. What I should write? Size. Tell me here, how many variables you are creating? 5. That 5 variables name is what? Same. 100 variables I am creating. What the name of 100 variables? Same. 200 variables I am creating. What the name? Same. So now tell me, what is an array? What the use of array? An array is a collection of variables of same type. Collection of variables of same type. It is used for storing multiple values of similar type as one group by using single name. What the name? Array name. Next, by using array, we can create a number of variables dynamically at runtime on demand. Whatever the size you specify here, those many variables are created. Everyone understand? So what is the difference between creating number of variables by your own, creating number of variables by using array? If you create number of variables by your own, that become what? Static program. Every time I have to modify the code. If I create by using array, the program becomes static nature or dynamic nature? Dynamic nature. Time to time I should change the code, size only have to change. And the size, can I read from the keyboard and substitute here? Yes. Hope everyone understand now? So tomorrow, if I write this complete program, you will get clarity. Actually, yesterday is a holiday. Holiday, na? Because of network problem, yesterday was holiday. That's why today this topic is postponed to tomorrow also. Otherwise, by today you would have understood how to create array, how to work with array, and also how to work with what you call class also. So one more day delaying. Okay, tomorrow we will complete array program, and also we are completing class program also. Tomorrow, Thursday, na? By tomorrow we are completing how to read everything. Next, by tomorrow we are completing storing data in the program. But if you want to store a data, I have to read the data, na? How to read the data from the keyboard, that we are learning on Friday and Saturday. By Saturday completed, what is our target? Develop one complete project. One complete project, read and store data in the program statically and also dynamically. Clear my point? Thank you. That's all for today class. See you tomorrow. Up to program number 5, everyone should practice and come tomorrow. Okay, na? Tomorrow class you must feel so easy with the terminology and program. Pawan, how many times I have to give Google Classroom, man? Every day you are asking Google Classroom, Google Classroom. This is the 3rd time, 4th time you are asking. Why you are asking every time? Why you are not joining? Then why you are not asking immediately in the class? Sainath Reddy, are you sleeping in the class? I said practice up to test 05. Tomorrow I will give the notes and programs. Practice up to here and come.
Hello.
Yeah, tell me.
सर मैं ज्वाइन नहीं हो पा रहा हूँ। अब मैं आपसे डेली लिंक मांग रहा हूँ पर ज्वाइन नहीं हो पा रहा हूँ मैं
When are
उसमें।
you joining? In the class or after class?
सर आफ्टर क्लास।
Why?
सर मालूम नहीं, मैं डेली आपने जब लिंक दी ना तो डेली मैं उसमें ज्वाइन
Why are you
क्लिक
not
कर रहा हूँ पर
joining
हो नहीं पा
immediately?
रहा।
That's the question. Why you are not joining immediately? Why you are joining after class?
सर सेकंड टाइम ज्वाइन क्लास बेच यूर।
Answer to my question. Why are you not joining immediately when I share the link? That is your mistake. What I can do? Everyone is joining immediately. You are joining when you are free.
यस सर।
Why you want Google Classroom?
सर
Hello. I can't hear you. Mahesh, is it possible? How? How can I give overview of 27 to today? 6 days classes. And whenever you miss the class, I should take the extra class. So 500 students are there. 500 students are missing the class. 500 times I have to explain again. And then miss the classes as you like and ask me whenever you want free. I will take the classes. I don't have any other words. Why I should tell topic name? Are you not following Google Classroom? Follow Google Classroom, buddy. In Google Classroom, daily notes uploading, na? Daily topics uploading. And then Shravani, we will discuss that point later, okay? మెథడ్లో మల్టిపుల్ వాల్యూ స్టోర్ చేయాలి అంటే న్యూ కీవర్డ్ కావాలి కదా. న్యూ కీవర్డ్ దేనికి వాడుతున్నాం మనం? వేరియబుల్కి వాడట్లేదు, I1కి మనం వాడలేదు. ఫర్ ప్రొవైడింగ్ I1 మెమరీ టు I1 వేరియబుల్ we didn't use new keyword. For creating multiple variables for I1 variable we use new keyword. Clear? Sumant, let me show you whether I updated or not updated. I'll show you. What is this? Sumant, Jayant, how many programs you want? More means how many? Can you tell the number? Akshay, did I ask you to stay? Jayantu, you only told, na, will you teach more examples? More examples means what? I don't understand. How many are expecting? 1 or 2 or 10 or 100? So if you say number, I will count that number. Okay. What doubt you have? Unmute and ask so that I can help you. Don't waste time by typing so much of text.
సార్ గుడ్ మార్నింగ్ సార్. సార్ అదే సార్, అంటే కాన్సెప్ట్స్ అయితే అన్ని అర్థమవుతున్నాయి సార్. అంటే మీరు డేటా టైప్స్ చెప్పినా ఏం చెప్పినా అయితే అర్థమవుతున్నాయి సార్. కాకపోతే వాటి మీద అంటే ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ అనేవి మనం ఎంత ఎక్కువ డిస్కస్ చేయట్లేదేమో అని సార్. అంటే రాయగలనా రాయలేనా అనే కొంచెం భయం వేస్తుంది సార్ ప్రోగ్రామ్స్.
ఇప్పుడు నువ్వు ఇప్పుడే పుట్టావు. ఓకే, ఇప్పుడే పుట్టి నేను 100 సంవత్సరాలు బతకగలనా చచ్చిపోతానా అని అడుగుతున్నాను. ఏం చెప్పాలి నేను?
అలా కాదు సార్.
అలాగే అడుగుతున్నాను. ఇప్పుడే పుట్టింది నువ్వే. ఇప్పుడే మనం ఇంకా ఏమి ప్రోగ్రామ్ డేటా టైప్సే నేర్చుకుంటున్నాం. డేటా టైప్ అంటే ఏంటి, దాన్ని ఎలా యూజ్ చేసి వేరియబుల్ క్రియేట్ చేయాలని నేర్చుకున్నాం అంతే. నువ్వేం అడుగుతున్నావు అంటే ఇంకా ప్రోగ్రామ్ నేను రాయలేకపోతున్నాను సార్ అంటున్నావు. ఏం ప్రోగ్రామ్ రాద్దాం అనుకుంటున్నావు? అసలు నీ మైండ్లో ఏముంది?
ఓకే సార్, అంటే మనం నార్మల్గా జస్ట్ ఇప్పుడు ఇంట ఈక్వల్ టు 10 లేకపోతే నేమ్ ప్రింట్ చేయడం లేకపోతే /n/t/s ఇవన్నీ వస్తున్నాయి కదా సార్. ఇవన్నీ చెప్పారు కదా సార్. అంటే మనం అంటే కొంచెం ఏమైనా కొన్ని కాంప్లెక్స్ ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ అయినా లేకపోతే ఏమైనా కొన్ని ఉంటాయి కదా సార్. అలాంటి
కాంప్లెక్స్ ప్రాబ్లం అంటే ఏంటి
తెలియదు సార్. అంటే కొన్ని అంటే
ఏం చదువుతున్నావు నువ్వు
సార్?
ఏం చదువుతున్నావు?
4-2 సార్. 4th ఇయర్ అవుతుంది సార్. బీటెక్ 2nd సెమిస్టర్ సార్.
సెకండ్ సెమిస్టర్ అవుతుందా?
అవును సార్. ప్రాజెక్ట్ సార్. అవును సార్.
ఫస్ట్ ఇయరా సెకండ్ ఇయర్?
4th ఇయర్ సార్. 4th ఇయర్ 2nd సెమిస్టర్ సార్.
4th ఇయర్ 2nd సెమిస్టర్ అవుతుంది. ఓకే, మీ నాన్నగారు ఏం చేస్తుంటారు?
మా నాన్నగారు పొలిటీషియన్ సార్. పొలిటికల్ సార్.
ఎక్కువ ఇన్వాల్వ్ అవ్వకండి, ఓకేనా? మీ నాన్న జాబ్ ఎక్కువ మీరు ఇన్వాల్వ్ అవ్వకండి
సార్.
నిజం చెప్తున్నా. మీకేంటంటే మరీ ఓవర్గా ఆలోచిస్తున్నారు. నాన్న గెలుస్తాడా గెలవడా అనేది ఎవరి చేతిలో ఉంటుంది? మీరు ఎక్కువ ఇన్వాల్వ్ అవుతున్నారు. మీ నాన్న వర్క్లో ఎక్కువ ఇన్వాల్వ్ అవుతున్నారా?
సార్.
అందుకే ఇప్పుడు మీరు పుట్టింది ఇప్పుడే పుట్టి 100 సంవత్సరాలు బతుకుతాను లేదా అని మీరు క్వశ్చన్ చేస్తున్నారు నన్ను. ఇంకేం చేయలేను నేను. మీరు ఇప్పుడు ఏం చేయాలంటే కోర్స్ జాయిన్ అవ్వకూడదు. మీరు మైండ్ ఎప్పుడైతే ఫ్రెష్గా ఉంటుందో అప్పుడు జాయిన్ అవ్వాలి. కన్ఫ్యూజన్ బ్రెయిన్లో ఉన్నప్పుడు కోర్సులు జాయిన్ అవ్వకూడదు.
సారీ సార్. సారీ సార్.
మనం నేర్చుకునేది 5th చాప్టర్.
ఎస్ సార్.
కోర్ జావా మొత్తం అయిపోయిన తర్వాత ఆలోచించాల్సిన క్వశ్చన్ మీరు ఫస్ట్లోనే ఆలోచిస్తున్నారు. మీకు ప్రాబ్లం అవుతారు, మీరు నాకు కూడా ప్రాబ్లం అవుతారు. పోయింగ్
లేదు సార్, అంటే జస్ట్ డౌట్ వచ్చింది సార్. కొంచెం అడిగితే
డౌట్ ఇప్పుడు రాకూడదు. అసలు డౌట్ వచ్చిందంటేనే యూ పొల్యూటెడ్ యువర్ బ్రెయిన్.
సారీ సార్.
సైకిల్ నేర్చుకోవడమే ఇంకా మీ చేత వల్ల. దాన్ని ఎలా బ్యాలెన్స్ చేయాలో కూడా ఇంక మరి చేత వల్ల. నేను రైస్లో గెలుస్తాను లేదా అని ఇప్పుడే ఆలోచిస్తున్నాను. ఇంకా సైకిల్ ఎందుకు తొక్కుతావు నువ్వు? సైకిల్ ఏం పట్టుకుంటావు? ఇప్పుడే భయపడిపోతున్నాను అసలు.
అర్థమైంది సార్. సారీ సార్.
నీకు క్లియర్గా ప్రతిరోజు క్లాస్ ఎండ్లో చెప్తున్నాను. ఈ 4 ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ చేసుకొని రండి, రేపు క్లాస్ బాగా అర్థమైద్ది. అంటే మీనింగ్ ఏంటి? రేపు మళ్ళీ ఏ చెప్తానా కొత్తవి చెప్తానా?
చెప్తారు సార్. ప్రతి సార్ మీరు చెప్పిన ప్రతి క్లాస్ నాకు అర్థమవుతుంది సార్. ఫస్ట్ నుంచి ప్రతిదీ సార్.
నీకు అర్థం అవటం వేరు, నాకు రిప్లై చేయటం వేరు. నువ్వు ఒక్క క్వశ్చన్ కూడా రిప్లై చేసి ఉండొచ్చు. ఒక నిమిషం, లెట్ మీ చెక్. ఇదేనా నీ పేరు?
చేయలేదు సార్. ఈరోజు అయితే ఫోన్ చేశాను సార్.
ఆన్సర్ చేస్తున్నా. ఇంకేం నీ ప్రాబ్లం?
అదే లేదు సార్, నాకు అర్థమవుతుంది సార్. అంటే జస్ట్ ఇది ఒకటే అడుగుతున్నాను సార్, అంతే సార్. ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ గురించి అడిగారు సార్.
రేపు గురించి ఎందుకు ఆలోచిస్తున్నావు? నువ్వు నా చేతిలో ఉన్నావు కదా.
అర్థమైంది సార్. సారీ సార్. అర్థమైంది సార్. Thank you,
రేపు
sir.
నేను ప్రోగ్రామర్ గా ఎలా చేయాలనేది నా హెడ్ ఏక్, నీకెందుకు? నువ్వు అప్పుడు కోర్స్ జాయిన్ అవ్వకూడదు అలాంటప్పుడు. అర్థమైందా?
అర్థమైంది సార్.
అంటే నువ్వు నన్ను బిలీవ్ చేయట్లేదు, వీడు నన్ను ప్రోగ్రామర్ చేయగలడా లేదా, నువ్వు నన్ను బిలీవ్ చేయట్లేదు. బిలీవ్ చేయనప్పుడు అసలు కోర్స్ జాయిన్ అవ్వకూడదు.
బిలీవ్ చేస్తున్నాను సార్, మీరు బాగా చెప్తే నాకు అర్థమవుతుంది సార్, అంతా మీరు చెప్పిందంతా ఎగ్జాక్ట్ గా. కానీ చిన్న డౌట్ వచ్చి అడిగాను సార్, జస్ట్ దానికోసం.
అదే చెప్తున్నా, ఆ డౌట్ రాకూడదు మైండ్ లోకి. ఎప్పుడు రావాలంటే ఆ డౌట్ కోర్స్ అంతా అయిపోయిన తర్వాత అప్పుడు డౌట్ రావాలి. ఇప్పుడు నేను ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ రాయగలనా లేదా, రాయలేకపోతే ఏం చేయాలి, రాయగలిగితే ఏంటి, ఎక్కడ ప్రోగ్రామ్ చూసుకొని రాసుకోవాలి. ఓకే, ఇప్పుడే పుట్టి చికెన్ బిర్యానీ తినలేకపోతున్నానంటే నీకు పళ్ళు ఇంకా రాలేదు కదా.
సారీ సార్, అర్థమైంది సార్, చెప్తాను.
అర్థమైందా? పళ్ళు వచ్చిన తర్వాత అప్పుడు తినగల లేదా అని ఆలోచించాలి, పళ్ళు రాకుండా ఆలోచించకూడదు. చేంజ్ యువర్ మైండ్.
సారీ సార్, సారీ ఫర్ ద డిస్టర్బెన్స్.
చక్రధర్, దట్ ఈస్ పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ జూమ్ సాఫ్ట్వేర్. Pawan, are you there? Join this. Now, can you click on this link? What are you doing, man? Is that link? Can you click?
Yes, sir. I am join Google Classroom.
Then reply.
Yes, sir.